Hello and welcome to a special outdoors edition of my Inklinations. Today we are going to be discussing Diamine Ruby Blue. My daughter's playing in this pen. I actually eyedropper. This is my first eyedropper experiment. So far so good. And we are going to first go into our ink book. We'll find a good spot where we can get to some blues. This is kind of a darker blue, so I'll see if that was my spill last night of Robert Oster, Fire and Ice. There we go. We got ink Diamine Ruby Blue. So there's the writing. I still have to do the swatch. It's a nice deep blue, kind of a little bit of shading, which is nice, and it also has some nice red sheen too. And our pangram, Mr. Jock TV Quiz PhD, bags few links, and this was in a Bach medium titanium nib. Now for the swatch and the dip nib sample. I just agitated this. We'll let that dry and get back to it. Right, so you can kind of see here the nice red sheen that this one has. It also has decent shading too. Let's go over here. You can see that sheen in action. Ruby Blue, Diamine Ruby Blue. I think the closest thing I have to it in my book here is the Colorverse Bow Shock, and I do like the Bow Shock. So the Colorverse Bow Shock has a little bit more sheen, well, a lot of more sheen, and that makes it less well behaved in your pens because it, is just that much thicker. Even this one never fully dried. It had that much sheen, and it was able to kind of smear. So, yeah, this is the closest. So if you want more sheen, go with Colorverse Bow Shock. Otherwise, here's that better behaved Diamine Ruby Blue. And if you want a lighter blue with that same sheen, go with Sailor Manyo Kanagi. Still has good shading, but it's a lighter blue overall. I like this. It's a nice bold blue with a decent amount of sheen that is very well behaved. And those are my Inklinations on Diamine Ruby Blue.